me?
Shreya, thank you so much for having this
Yeah.
conversation with us.
Okay, thank you.
First, congratulations on getting an All India rank. I know
Thank
this
you.
CMA Inter is one of the toughest exams, professional exams out there.
Yeah.
What is the secret of your success?
I think consistency was the key. Practicing for 2 hours every day, and before the exams, maybe for 12 to 14 hours, we should be ready to spend enough time. So I think practicing throughout the journey and having self-confidence led to that.
Those are excellent points. And you spoke about the power of consistency. This is
Exactly.
one of the most difficult ones for students.
Yeah.
What are some tips that you would give to master consistency?
I think there would be days when we would really not feel to take up our book and, deal with some of the subjects. That time I would think of a goal where, whenever I achieve something good, there is enough appreciation from my parents, from my teachers and everything that makes them really happy, that makes me happy in the first place. So I think thinking of that goal would make me get inspired by that, and I'll work towards that. Or maybe some motivational videos that are on YouTube. I think it is now everywhere. So if you just type for some motivational videos for studies, I think everything is in our hand now. So you can just motivate ourselves and we can go ahead with that.
Beautiful. I love the idea that you gave, which is instead of thinking of passing exams, think of the bigger picture, think of the far-sighted goal that you want to achieve, and that drives in happiness, and that gives you the motivation to study.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Now, when you did you study CMA Inter full time, or did you also have to manage education on the side?
I had to manage education on this side. I was doing my college as well. I'm doing my BCom. I'm in my second year. So I had to manage that as well.
So how did you balance both? Because I'm sure there is pressure from college as well, Shreya. And this is an important professional exam. So what trick did you follow?
I think the managing time was one of the most difficult tasks, but I think by time I started improving on that. Managing my time was the most useful thing that I found I could do. So if there were like 24 hours a day, I would sleep only for 7 to 8 hours. So the other time I would spend, I spend it very, very productively, but I'll be doing something productive. There wouldn't be time where I'll be sitting simply. So I'll be either engaged with my college stuff, or if there are not any college stuff, I'll be attending our academic classes, or if not, I'll be studying for the CMA exams, or some entertainment maybe. So for entertainment, I used to give some time, like in a day, maybe 2 to 3 hours, I'll be spending it for entertainment and stuff. And the other time, I'll stay focused towards the goal. So there wouldn't be time where I'm like simply sitting and wasting the time kind of thing. I was kind of occupied the whole day.
Yeah, getting occupied, it's a good one. You mentioned about sleep and 7 to 8 hours. Many students, they underestimate the power of sleep. They think working long hours deep into the night gives them success. But having a well-rested mind and body is also important. Would you agree, Shreya?
Very important. Very much. I really agree to that point. I think some of them would really feel comfortable studying at the night. That is not a wrong point, to be very honest. I was also a night person only. I would like to study not very late night. I think 1 or 2 maximum would be suggestible in the worst scenario. Or if not, if you're a morning person, I would suggest anyone to wake up early in the morning and study. That is like the best practice. But some people, like including me, I can't study in the morning. I feel very sleepy and I can't resist that. I've tried a lot. So I thought, okay, going with the night routine would be good. So till 2 o'clock I would study, and I'll surely make sure at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep is necessary, because sacrificing sleep and studying, I think that part comes only maybe few weeks before the exam, to be honest. Only that few months or weeks we have to struggle really hard, but the other time enough rest should be given to the mind. I think not having enough rest will be the first reason for us to be tense. We'll have to think about so many stuff. We wouldn't have a very peace of mind kind of thing if we are preparing for the exam. So that is like really necessary if we have to get some good success and all that.
Super point, Shreya. What about distractions? As youngsters, we have so many distractions surrounding us.
Yes.
And what advice do you give?
I totally agree. There are distractions depends from one person to the other. I think social media is the biggest distraction of all these days. And like board exams, I wouldn't ask anyone to, come out of all the social networks and all of that maybe before the exam, if it is really necessary, if the person is like totally distracted, that is really necessary. But in the other ways, I think managing our time would suffice. And the other thing is, we should have something like a self-motivation kind of thing. Or if I just think someone should keep pushing me throughout the entire journey, that wouldn't happen, because now as we are in this COVID period, we will be alone at our home, and we can't even have professors pushing us to study and kind of that. So I think that self-motivation should work, and the distraction should obviously, that will move away. If the goal is very, if we are really wanting to reach that goal, the other distractions could obviously move out of its way. So everything will fall in place that way.
Totally agree with that, Shreya. Can you talk about the role of RR Academy in your success?
Yeah, sure. RR Academy, I think it played the biggest role other next to my parents. I think from waking me up and giving me food, that was my parents, part of thing. But the other part, RR Academy played the job. I think they had so many good sessions, like Saturday, Sundays, we had the whole day, 12 to 14 hours of really good sessions that really enriched the journey totally. So, in the first place, we did not know how to deal with the CMA Inter. The word itself was very huge, and I think most of us fear both the groups together. I think that is the mindset of people. So as soon as I completed my foundation, KNR sir, he noticed I got good marks, and he called me and he asked me to take both the groups. That time I had the same mentality as the others of my age group. I felt, oh my God, this is totally not something doable, because I was the youngest of all over there. I was just in my first year of college. So I did not know whether to take CMA Intermediate, and both the groups together was something very huge for me to think at that time. So I think from the whole batch, only me and one more person, we traveled to both the groups of CMA Inter. So KNR sir guided us throughout the journey, because we were the youngest of all. We did not know how to face the problems, the questions, the chapters and everything. So we often used to get back to him, and we used to ask him how to deal with all this stuff. He was constantly in touch with us. Like, he is the director of the institute, and he still was very, very student friendly. He was just one call away. So we could contact him anytime, and all the teachers were really supportive. They understood our problems. Like during the online sessions, some teachers, if they keep on teaching, we would not understand some stuff. But if we reported to them telling we are not able to understand what you're telling via our system or something, they were ready to take the classes again and again. They were ready to give revision classes. They had tests and everything, the follow-up kind of thing, and the constant motivation that people kept us giving, I think that played a very big part of the journey.
Brilliant. It's one thing for professors to come and give advice and directions, but it's complete kudos and respect to you for knowing how to tap that advice, and also having the guts to go and ask for help and direction. So respect to you, Shreya.
Thank you, sir.
What are your future goals?
Future goals, as of now, I'm preparing for CAT 2021. That is Common Admission Test. It is the entrance for top B schools in our country. So I think future, I want to get an MBA or PGDM, to be very precise, from a top B school, maybe the top IIMs as well. So getting it, specializing in the fields of accounting and finance would do more good, because I'm having the base of management accounting and cost accounting. So going in that path, I think it would benefit my journey entirely.
Fantastic. So wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. And once again, congratulations on getting the coveted All India rank.
Thank you very much. It really means a lot.
Bye-bye.